My name is Jesse
Jesse.
White. I'm the Illinois Secretary of State, and I've had the great pleasure of knowing my good friend Wasfi for many, many years. He's a fight promoter here in the Chicagoland area. He has a giving and a caring spirit, and I just want you to know that this gentleman puts his money where his mouth is. He promotes a lot of fights in the Chicagoland area, and I'd like to introduce you to my good friend and yours, Wasfi.
Thank you, Mr. Jesse. Thank you, my brother. I'm so happy. I am an honor to be sitting next to you and talking with you. Always, you, the great Secretary of State I ever seen in my life. You keep all these kids off the street, and this is the way God made you one from the best people, best man to help all these athletes and those kids. I am an honor to do whatever we could for the kids in the United States and Chicago.
Well, Waspi, I want to thank you for your giving and caring spirit because I know for a fact that these young people one day will help run this great country of ours. It's important for us to do all we can to give them an opportunity to grow tall and straight. Someone helped me along the path, and I've never forgotten it. That's why I'm involved. As you well know, I coach a team called the Jesse White Tumbling Team. We've been around for 56 and a half years. I was a gymnast as a kid, taught gymnastics in college, taught for Chicago Public Schools, Board of Education, YMCA, and my mission is to put these young people on the path to success. And at present, we have exactly 350 young people, 7 units. We've traveled to Zagreb, Croatia, Belize, Israel, China, Hong Kong, Honolulu, Hawaii, Honokai, Hawaii, 70 times to Canada, twice to Bermuda, once to the Cayman Islands. 51 of our young people are in college, and our mission is to help them become better educated and better informed, stay away from gangs, stay away from drugs. We do those things and more. We in society are the winners. I believe that when you come to this world and you become successful, you give back. But I also believe, too, that every day you should do something good for someone. And Waspi, we sing out of the same hymn book because we're concerned about society and we're concerned about our youth because one day these young people will help run this great country of ours, and we want to make sure that we give them the tools that are necessary for that to occur. Do you concur with that?
You got that right. You one from the best man I ever seen. You know, God bless you, Jesse.
Well, thank you, Waspi. Today we saw, or tonight, we saw some wonderful fighters in a combative, combative way here in the ring. And of course, after they finished fighting, they went over and they hugged each other. I thought that was a classy way to say, thanks for a job well done. Maybe I won or maybe I lost, but nevertheless, we're friends and we should go on with our life. And I think that when you do things like that, you send a message about citizenship, about brotherhood, and loving your fellow man and woman. And I know that you, too, have that same spirit.
Yes, yes. I like it when they hug each other. You know, they are friends. They are, not fighting for bad things. You know, they are good champion. And I wish for all of them good luck and wish them all the champion.
Well, tonight we got a chance to see some wonderful young cadets from West Point
Yes.
fight against some of the young people here in the Chicagoland area. It was a spirited fight, a series of spirited fights, and all of the fights were competitive to the point where you really didn't know exactly who the winner was going to be. But the bottom line is this: they were very entertaining, and it's nice for people, our young people, to fight in the ring rather than out on the streets of Chicago or in other arenas out in the vineyard. So I know that you've been a fight promoter for many, many years, and I just want you to know that your efforts have not gone unnoticed, and I would hope that you will continue your effort in encouraging individuals and supporting individuals who aspire to become boxers to not only take on the profession, but make sure that they do all they can to properly train for that occasion, because I saw a few people watch me tonight that were a little winded. And I know that they have to run many, many miles every day in order to get in shape, in order to become successful. What do you think about that?
Yes, they are very good, and I'm trying my best to keep Chicago Fighting Club and Chicago and keep kids off the street. The, my wish to keep the gym in Chicago open and Chicago Boxing Hall of Fame Museum all in one building, and I am an honor to have Chicago Boxing Hall of Fame Museum and Chicago.
Well, Wasfi, I understand exactly where you're going with that. I'm going to meet with the mayor, and I'm going to ask him to consider using his resources to help develop the Chicago Hall of Fame. We need it here in Chicago. We deserve to have it here. We've had a lot of outstanding individuals who have boxed here in Chicago. Many of them live here. Many of them got their roots here. Matter of fact, Jamila Ali, who is Muhammad Ali's daughter, works in the Secretary of State's office. And of course, Mike Joyce, who is one of the promoters for this event tonight, who is helping the young people with the Leo Boxing Club to move forward with their lives. And so just know that I'm going to use all I can to try to encourage the mayor, Rahm Emanuel, within the city of Chicago, to seriously consider establishing a boxing hall of fame here in this great city of ours. And so we're singing out the same hymn book, Wasfi, because what you want, I want, and it would be a benefit to the people of this wonderful city.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes. Thank you for everything, Mr. Jesse. With your help, everything that will be done.
Well, Wasfi, when we work together, some wonderful things happen, and some wonderful things happen tonight, and some wonderful things are going to continue to happen because of your involvement in boxing. And I'm going to use the strength of my office to help you to establish the Chicago Hall of Fame. You have a lot of memorabilia. As I was saying earlier, Jamila Ali, who is Muhammad Ali's daughter, works in the Secretary of State's office. And of course, they have a warm spot in my heart. And they too will be actively involved in bringing about the success of this wonderful project.
Yes, yes, with your help, with Muhammad Ali, Dora, Muhammad Ali, Mike Joyce, we try our best, to open Chicago Boxing Hall of Fame Museum. We got over 5,000 items, all signed, and I like to have this in Chicago.
Well, Wasfi, when you say you have things signed, I know that they are the signature of the fighters. And many times when you go someplace and you buy an item and they say, well, this was signed by a particular individual, you cannot always rely on the authenticity of that particular item. But I know for a fact that you've traveled all over the world. You've been involved with fighting in Las Vegas, London, New York, Atlantic City. The list goes on. And I know that you have met these individuals personally, and
Yes.
you've gotten their signatures. And so I believe in you, and I believe in the authenticity
Yes.
of the items that you're going to place in the Chicago Sports Hall of Fame. So, the Chicago Boxing Hall of Fame. And so I just want to thank you for your giving and caring spirit and for all that you've done in boxing here in Chicago. And of course, I cannot forget about the event that took place at the Salvation Army facility where you won about $2,000. And instead of taking the $2,000 and putting it in your pocket, you donated it back to the Italian Sports Hall of Fame. And I just want you to know, it takes a special person to do something like that. And as they would say in my neighborhood, you're the man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Without you, we cannot do nothing.
Well, Wasfi, it's been a pleasure for me to talk with you. It's a pleasure for me to be with you. It's an honor for me to participate in the many activities, boxing activities that you have established across the Chicagoland area. Thank you for giving, thank you for caring, and thank you for making a difference.
Thank you very much for everything, Mr. Jesse, and God bless America. And have a good
And
night,
God
brother.
bless you, and as they say in my neighborhood, Wasfi, you're the man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much, Jesse.
Thank you.
Thanks.